let's get this one going.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans have a chance at completing a rare four-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Michael Wacha is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a four-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot.
I'll explain why it's Wacha in a moment here.
Hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have four pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In now, Kevin Newman. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Kevin.
Okay. So as we take a look at the lineups tonight, oops. You can see Colin Moran's back there at third base for Pittsburgh, and Luke Maile gets the start behind the plate. Stallings gets a rest. For the Mets, Nimmo back in the lineup. Cespedes back in the lineup. And let's see, Jed Lowry is at second base. Yeah, and Wacha on the mound. So the reason why it's Wacha, even though this was scheduled to be Noah Syndergaard's start, is this. Mets are facing the Atlanta Braves after this, who are in first place. Mets have been playing very well, and the rotation, as it stood, the Braves were going to get by without having to face DeGrom or Syndergaard. I figured, let's put Wacha to do this game 4 against the Pirates, and then we can have Syndergaard facing the division-leading Atlanta Braves tomorrow. So made more sense to me.
Pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than D-Row win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His career line against Wacha, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is third. The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So digging in now, Brian Reynolds, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank.
Oh boy.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Oh, God. Please don't throw that again.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jamison Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Yeah, going into this game, both Syndergaard and Wacha were pretty much equally
Stepping into the
rested.
box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first
So
opportunity.
now facing the Braves,
Now the pitch.
instead of Wacha, Mats, Porcello, it's going to be Syndergaard, Mats, Porcello facing Atlanta.
1-0 home. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field.
All right.
A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 13 for him on the year as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Cespedes with the day off yesterday. Had Dominic Smith hit 3 home runs in his stead.
Well,
Comes
his
back
offense
today.
spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back.
Show
That's
why
what
he's the
happens
regular
when you
left
plant one
fielder.
in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left.
Oh,
He'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The third baseman. Colin Moran.
Now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 44.
In now, Kevin Kramer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 4 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
To Lowry at the bag. On
That
the
was
first,
useful.
and they turn the double play.
Batting second. The right fielder. Number 6. Gerard Dyson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. Here comes the first pitch. Dyson is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway left.
That's nothing.
Frazier
It's late on
is
it.
there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth. The catcher. Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Ramos will get the day off tomorrow when Syndergaard starts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
He was expecting to get
1
the
out,
day off
nobody
today,
on.
but then with the change in starters, he was put back in the lineup. And tomorrow will be
2
his day
balls
off
and no
instead.
strikes to Ramos.
No strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Man.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Go on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the pitch. Luke Maile is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Have to count 1 and 2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's just the
So
pitcher, but still
back-to-back strikeouts
satisfying.
for him here to start the inning. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. Digging in, Kevin Newman will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down and the inning continues.
Yeah, of course I can't have a 1-2-3 inning. Oh well, it wasn't a very good pitch.
Left field, Adam.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. So here's Adam Frazier as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Newman is off at first with 2 away. Called strike 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Come
2-2
on.
to Adam Frazier.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Oh, I don't know. He might be busy.
First pitch on its way.
Well,
a high strike there, and it's 1-1. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections.
Yeah,
of
yesterday's
visiting
game he actually
ballparks to
didn't
root
know
for
it
the
was a
Mets.
day game.
It's pretty impressive.
He
Yeah,
was
it's a
busy, I
well-organized
think, at
group,
the same
believe
time
it or
that
not,
I
that
was
holds
doing the
several
game. He
events
was
throughout the year. They even take
streaming
their act on the road to
something
visiting
else.
ballparks a couple of times
He
each
was doing a
season.
video.
It's really great for the Mets organization.
But yeah, he'll be back.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Wait, how did they give him a hit for that? You see this? That's hometown scoring. All right, got it tracking the. Oh no, it's tracking the first baseman there. Let's see. Hey, whatever. That's a tough play. I'll take it.
As a look, now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96,
Hang on.
you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball.
Mo Vaughn would have snagged that. I don't know about that.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. As a look, now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
0-1.
A runner on first with two away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now he spins on one here and
that's hit well.
deep right field. And this ball
is
gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Sixth home run on the season for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
So the two Mets who had the day off yesterday account for the two home runs.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
In there, 2-2.
I missed what they said.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We played three full. It's now 3-1 Mets. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Lowry's got it.
In time, one gone here in the fourth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So one away here with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this
I thought he was going to catch it.
To the left. Weekly hit towards first. Scooped up. On to first.
What the hell? Why didn't you just go over there yourself, Alonso? Instead, he like hands the ball over to Wacha. What was that all about? I hear you do it. I mean, you're right next to the bag. It's like, here you go. Okay, well, whatever works.
Pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the
All right,
later
Alonso's due to do something here.
First
Let's see.
delivery to him on the way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
There's that shift. So, gotta elevate something.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left.
All right,
That's his
solid
first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Michael Conforto.
As he hits one on a
Yeah.
line in the field.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And
No!
on a strong throw.
Okay, so I don't know what I did there.
Number 40.
God damn it.
Rumble.
Why did he... I'm going to blame it on the controller again, even though I What the hell happened? God. I don't even know.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
I'm pretty sure I didn't advance him, but
0 for 1 so far.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Pitch of the game on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Oh, I'm so irritated at what happened at third base. I need to look at the controls again because I was hitting the R2 joystick to get him to slide. I don't know if that also... I don't know what I did, honestly. Yeah, it cost me a run, I know. I hope I just really pile it on this inning.
Now, J.D. Davis. High in the air out to center field.
It's a fly ball out, but...
Catch
all right, tag up.
Here
Let's
comes
go.
the
Let's
runner
go.
from third.
Just up the line.
Attack on the run with the sac fly.
Okay.
It's now a 4-1 ball
Got
game.
one.
Up next for the Mets.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up
Yeah,
next,
I know.
the
He was
switch
going to be
hitter,
safe at
Brentford
third.
product, Jed Lowry.
But then he got up and kept running. What can I say, man? I don't know. All right, so Lowry's got to do
First
something
offering
here
on its
because...
way.
Oh, God, that would have been a perfect pitch to do it on if I just shut my mouth.
American, National,
Lowry's got to
on
do
Mars.
something
If you
big
get a
here
heater down the middle of
because
the
we got
plate
the
as an
pitcher
eight-ball
up next
hitter,
with 2
you better
outs.
be swinging the bat.
I know Wacha got a hit. I used that term lightly last time up, but I'm not expecting that to happen again.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
But with the speed of Ramos on first base, let's face it, I basically need to hit a home run here. Hit bunt? I don't think so. But what's their
4 runs,
defense
6
playing
hits,
like?
and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
That's
3-1.
Oh, could
I'm seeing
have
him aim
caught the
ball
corner
right now.
there.
That's a trap you fall into as
He's
a pitcher.
probably just kind of
When you're
pitching
not as
around me now,
confident in your
honestly.
stuff
That
as
first
you
pitch
should
of the
be,
at-bat
you've
was
gotta
the best
trust your
one to
stuff.
hit. I mean, honestly, if I was him, I'd probably just nibble at the corners, and if he walks me, he walks me.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Yeah, that was right down the middle, actually. Couldn't do anything with it.
Spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first.
All right, come on, let's keep this inning going. That's all I want here. Walk, little hit. It's a walk, it's a walk, it's a walk.
Swing there, and
Okay.
did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. From the stretch. men are on with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help
Let's get
himself.
something going
And
here.
nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
It's just, if it's a strike, let's just put it in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Newman brings it in.
Oh!
On the second for the force out, and the side is retired.
He almost
So it's a run on 3
beat
hits,
that.
no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead
got
this
one run there.
4-1.
Should have been 2, but you know, at least I put something on the board.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as
they're
only
keeping
one of
Taillon
their
in the
hits has
game.
been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Kramer is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Should be a strike.
The 1-0.
Hanging curveball. Don't do that.
One and two.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early
yeah,
in the
I
count,
hope it does.
could be
My
something they have to think about.
controller is supposed to get here tomorrow.
The 1-2 is
All
swung
right.
on and missed. He got him.
Nicely located changeup.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the 2nd out.
Yeah, let's see if they keep the pitcher in. No. Oh, no. I'm sorry. This is the number 8 spot here.
Standing in, Luke Maley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. In
Hanger.
there, strike 1.
Mistake.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not
Now
even
1 and
close.
2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to the Pirates catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was
Didn't
flawless.
Dyson
Nice
get a
curveball that
hit off
starts
of
in
Harvey
zone
in the first
and
inning
breaks just out.
of the first
Just a
game of
great
the World
take by the
Series?
batter.
I don't think so. I could be wrong though.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't
Oh,
get the
God, I
zone.
gotta
Count full now.
focus here. Hold on a second.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2.
Can you take a look at the stats? Was he even on the Royals?
Wasn't even close. He
I
had
really
this
don't
guy in
know.
the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
All right.
And that ends the inning. Down
Almost
in order
lost
go
that
the
guy there.
Pirates. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And here's a called strike
low
at the
strike.
knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Okay.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat.
Let's get a
Started
walk.
off with
I
one
don't think
strike,
I've
and now he's got the count in his
walked
favor, 3-1.
today. I'd like to see it from the leadoff hitter.
And
There we
that
go.
misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner.
All right, so
and he
Nimmo
can
comes
really
up.
wreak some
He hit
havoc
the
on
2-run
bases.
homer earlier.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This guy Maley has a pretty good arm.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On
Oh,
the ground to
no,
second
that's a
base.
double
This could
play.
be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in
just
time.
barely
The
beat it
umpire
out.
was right there to make the call.
Come
That
on.
was kind of a high
It should have
degree of
been.
difficulty play
Should have
that
been
time.
more
You
patient
see
there.
the off-balance throw to second base.
Ah,
and he couldn't
oh
get
well.
a lot on it, but they did get the out.
I lucked out. That wasn't a double play.
Now to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Settle down here. I want to score some more runs, but I
Ready
need to
with the first pitch. Here
not
it comes.
be overly
Fastball
aggressive
will
here.
Take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. To
Oh
2
my
and
God.
2 now.
What happened there?
runner on first with 2 away. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
God damn
Check
it.
swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Jose Osuna will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 36.
So Taillon's game is over.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Popped up. Alonso over to his left. 1 out.
Oh, he was with the Royals, Dyson, in 2015. I had no idea. Totally forgot about that.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Alonso is over now and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right.
It's a
and
bad
this will
pitch.
be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Oh, there you go. Escobar hit a home run. Inside the park home run. Wow, off of Matt Harvey. Wow, I don't remember that.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike
Nice
to.
pitch there.
No
Nice
1-2
pitch.
now. Working for the punch out and
Yeah!
way
Yeah!
dead and missed for the
Nice.
3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on
Wacha's
MLB Network
pumped.
right after this. Nick Birdie enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Conforto.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now it looks
Yeah,
like
Royals
right-handers
won
up
the
and
game
throwing in the
5-4
Pittsburgh
in
bullpen.
extra innings. That's the one where Familia blew the save, right? Once that happened,
Hard ground
shit.
ball. Defense played him
I remember
perfectly.
thinking,
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
the Royals are probably going to win. I know that's very defeatist and it's very early on, but I just remember thinking, you know what? If the Mets lock down
Stepping
this
in and
game
ready
one,
for
they
another
have
shot, Wilson Ramos.
some
Last
momentum
time
here.
through was a base hit.
But then to blow the save,
Ready with the first
you know,
pitch.
it's
Here it comes.
not only does it take away momentum, but
Hey, love the
it's,
confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better
I
hitters
would
on this
think.
team.
I mean, I don't know. I've never
Not
played on a
afraid to
professional sports team,
execute.
but it just seems like it's worse than not having momentum.
Bases are empty, one man
It's the
out.
complete opposite of that. It's just such a negative.
Popped him
Oh,
up.
what a lousy pop-up.
Bell is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
It's
Third base.
Stepping in,
demoralizing,
J.D.
I
Davis
suppose,
earned himself an RBI
what
with a
the word I was
sac
looking
fly
for.
his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And
That's a
lay
ball.
off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
A ball and 2 strikes. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will.
I gotta get some people warming up in the bullpen just in case.
Josh Bell.
Familia and Wilson start throwing. Familia. Speaking of the guy.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count.
Gonna have to
This guy's
rely
been
on
awesome
breaking
at it so
pitches
far. More than
a bit
70%
more
of his
here
first pitches
because his
have been in the
fastball.
strike
Now that
zone.
he's a little tired, his fastball has gone from 95 to 92.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he
Nice.
makes the throw to first.
Big out.
He's retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First offering on its way. This is on the
All right.
first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter. Number 44.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The pitch. This is pulled into right.
Ah,
That'll get
damn
down
it.
out there for extra bases.
Not a good pitch.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those
Shouldn't have
solid
gone
hits
with
that
the
you don't even feel
cutter.
coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed 2-2.
Keep throwing him junk.
To me in this game is the line of
swinging at it.
Solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Come on.
That one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the
asshole.
Oh, and he misses it. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much.
What was this?
That allows a run to score.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on?
Oh my God. Double switch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Familia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
The ugly ending to
will also come on
Wacha's
now,
start.
so he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Still in line for the win. Tying runs at the plate. Still can't believe that. I guess that run was unearned. Yeah, it was unearned. But wow. I mean, I'm just kind of shocked that that happened. I went settled under the ball with Nimmo, but then it was like he wouldn't move any closer to the center. He was just kind of locked in to where he was. So I figured, okay, well, he's got it then. And then he makes an error. He just misjudged it. Can't believe it. All right. Well, time to refocus here. Ugh, my God.
He's set and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play.
I'd be lying if I told
that'll
you my heart
retire
didn't
the
skip
side.
a beat there.
Pirates get just the one, and that's
It
all.
absolutely did.
We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch.
Mets
are out on
oh
top.
My God.
4-2.
Oh my God. All right.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
I need another run or two here.
Michael Feliz will come on to pitch now as he'll move
Feliz
into
0-2,
the 8th spot in the lineup
4.58.
on the double switch here.
Right-hand
Jacob
pitcher.
Stallings is into the ball game as
Not
well,
very
as he'll
effective
slide
against
into the pitcher's
left-handers.
Spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last
Lowry
half
will
of the
come up
7th
batting
here,
from the left
and up
side.
Next, the switch hitting Stanford product Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And a good fastball there, but this
Ball one,
just
no
misses
strike.
the zone for ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-2.
Oh my God!
At and missed.
Oh my God!
He chased it for strike three.
Absolutely
That was a
embarrassing
nasty-looking
showing.
slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Leeds offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. One and one, here it is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
It was
Wow,
the slider that
interesting pitch call there.
really
Batter flailed
fooled
at the
Lowry.
pitch away on
It
the
was ugly.
previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they
So
decided to
Nunez
come in,
came into the
make
game
him prove he can
with a double
adjust before
switch.
you do.
High in the air into
I don't do
shallow
it.
left center. Kramer ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
All right, bullpen. Let's get Lugo throwing here. Still got Wilson throwing. I mean, I'm gonna keep Familia in there. He only threw one pitch,
First
but
pitch of the
just in
at-bat.
case.
And he takes ball one. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit
That's
back
up the middle base hit.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get
Slider
a glove
there,
on it.
caught too
Hard
much of the
single
plate.
up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Brandon Nimmo will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Upper deck shot in the 3rd inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, wait for your pitch.
throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Knocked him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
All right. Well, it's up to the bullpen now. Let's lock them down. 2 more innings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The Mets are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home.
Nice.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up.
All in all, it was a
Even
really good
though
showing
they're
for
not division
Wacha.
foes, it's for bragging rights, and this
Should
is
have
what
gone
it's
out of
all
that,
about.
gotten out at 7th inning, but well.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
God, that was.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That was hard hit.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Adam.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. Swing and a liner.
Oh, this is not good now. This is not good. This is not good.
A base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Oh, this is really bad.
They'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back to back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Ready for another shot now.
Oh boy.
Justin Wilson is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And Lugo's still throwing, and Diaz gets up.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. When Bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
All right.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that can happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Oh, my God.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Yes!
Third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, he's livid.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the
One more.
pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air out to left. Cespedes.
All right.
There as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. They trail it here 4-2. Jason Martin takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left.
Kyle Crick will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
For the Pirates, number 30, Kyle Crick.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Whew. Yeah, they really dodged a bullet that last inning. I really would like some insurance here.
The first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Okay. Base hit. All right.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
Let's take a look at that line drive. I did power swing, 3-1 count, and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna, if it's an elevated fastball, I'm just gonna power swing it, and if it's anything other than a elevated fastball, I'm just not gonna swing. Even if it's a strike, I'm just not gonna swing because, you know, it's kind of tough with a power swing to be very to be very effective with all kinds of pitches. But anyway, so that was bad camera angle. Power swing, that's all I do with it. Kind of mess up with the bat location. But it eats up Bell. And he tosses it to Crick, but Cespedes is already well up the line. Base hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat.
That's not good. That's not good.
Real
Chill out here.
ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hey, that's up the middle. Oh, yes!
Here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be
another base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's...
And Crick can't believe it. These are 2 of the cheapest hits you'll ever see. I mean, both of them debatable and could be errors. This one, yeah, you have to really dive for it. So I understand this being a base hit, I suppose. But hey, Mets with something going now. First and second, nobody out. That's what I'm talking about.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yes, he did.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. A shot down the first base.
Oh, I thought maybe that was down the line.
Still 0-2.
No.
Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again.
2 strikes on him.
A swing by Conforto,
That's driven.
and this is driven to deep right. And that
Yes!
ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
Right down the line.
Will come on in relief here.
Wow.
Game number 25 on the year so far.
You know what that means? That means Diaz gets the night off. Sit down, Diaz. Lugo, sit down. Thinking about Gesellman, but he's kind of tired. I think I'll just I'll warm up Brack.
So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos.
That's up the middle.
It to short.
Base hit.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
It's a lefty on lefty, but you know what? Smith is swinging a hot bat. I'm going to put him in there.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air
Belted.
right field and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch
Can
this
anybody
one
get
sail
this guy
out
out?
of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hanger. And forget it. When somebody is locked in like Smith is right now, you're not going to get away with that. That's 4 home runs in 2 games for Dominic Smith.
Jed Lowry now.
Second baseman.
Popped him up. Kramer. That's
Oh, Lowry pops it up.
And he hauls
And
it
that
in for the first out of the inning.
Is the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Ground
Up
ball
the
sent
middle.
back up the middle.
Base hit.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. grounder down the line at third.
That's a fair ball.
Out it goes right through him into left field.
Bad base running.
And he is out on a strong
I ran myself out of the
throw.
inning. I ran myself out of the
Now
inning.
they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double
I know.
play, and the
I don't wanna
inning
hear
is
it.
over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I know.
Brad Brock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
So what happened there, I thought it was going to be a double, and I stupidly sent both runners, and they were both caught with their pants down. Stupid, stupid, stupid. That was my fault. Quick substitution here. I'm going to take Cespedes out of the game and put Marisnik over there.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. Jake Marisnik is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing left field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. A reminder that coming up immediately after the broadcast, we'll have full highlights from our ball game here at Citi Field. Into the box, Gerard Dyson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers
Brock
like
going
this
right at him and
run it up there close
right
to
after them.
30
And in a
miles
situation
per
like
hour.
this, that's
It's
just
so fun to watch.
that's what you have to
He
do.
blew it right by him there.
There's no time to be
First,
cute.
and now the Pirates
Throw
are
it in
down
the
to
zone,
final out.
pound the fastball, 97 mile an hour.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Let's get this game over with.
Cole Tucker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cole Tucker.
And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet and 5 driven in. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A punch
Put it
out
in the
to end
books.
it, and the Mets finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New York Mets get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Michael Wacha notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
All right. Conforto, player of the game.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights.
They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits.
Oh, yeah.
They left 6
So,
on base.
not a great beginning to the game.
Time of the ball game.
Wacha gave up that solo home run to Reynolds in the first inning.
Tonight, paid attention.
But then
That
Cespedes
fifth
answered
field,
right back. Day off
41,000
yesterday, he hits a
runs
home run
in
to center
22.
field in the
The Mets
first,
thank
ties
you
the
for
game
your
back up
continued
1.
support and remind you to please get home safely.
There's Nimmo with a 2-run shot in the 3rd inning. And the Mets took the lead there and didn't look back. There's Davis with a sacrifice fly in the 4th. This was, I thought, going to be a turning point. Error in center field by Nimmo. Misplays the ball. Dyson goes all the way to 3rd base and allowing a run to score. So that ended Wacha's night with the error. But then they were able to get the next batter out, Familia. And then this was a huge out. Wilson coming in, putting out the fire. And then the Mets tore it open in the 8th. Big 3-run home run by Conforto just inside the foul pole. And then Smith, unbelievable how hot this guy is. Comes off the bench to face a left-hand pitcher in a pinch hit situation, and he hits a towering shot. Another home run, his 4th home run in 2 games. Brock came in to close it out. And gets Tucker swinging. Mets down the Pirates 4 games to nothing. And let's take a look at the box score here. Rosario with 2 hits, Cespedes with 2 hits, Alonso with 2 hits, Conforto 2 hits, Ramos 2 hits. Davis no hits, but he had the sac fly. Lowry, he had a walk, but otherwise wasn't able to do anything at the plate today. Wacha gets the win. He goes to 3-4. Familia got into some trouble. Ended up not giving up any runs. Wilson came in. Things got dicey, but was able to get the huge fly out in the 8th inning. So overall, Mets pitching was very effective, but there was some excitement at the end of the game. Here's the batting lines for the Pirates. Jamison Taillon goes to 2-5 on the season. And boy, Crick, I tell you, he comes out of the bullpen, gives up 2 of the cheapest hits you'll ever see, and then the 3-run shot by Conforto. So he ends up giving 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and nobody out. A bad outing for him. So now the Mets will face the first place Atlanta Braves with Noah Syndergaard on the mound. So that's going to be a big, big series. Oh, what am I talking about? We faced the we faced the Diamondbacks. Okay. So ignore everything I just told you. Whatever. It was a good game. I had mistakenly thought we play Atlanta next. Okay, whatever. I'll get my rotation sorted out, I promise. Let's just say Noah Syndergaard was he had an upset stomach today. That's why I didn't pitch. All right. Let's go to the next game here. Obviously, Wacha is not going to be starting.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets
So
combined for 4 total home runs as they sank
maybe
the
your
visiting
matchup.
Buccos 9-2.
I'm gonna
Ronald
have to take a
Acuna
look at
Jr.
this.
plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 15-10. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they blew out the Jays 10-4. The Angels allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 2-1. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm gonna have to get I kind of messed up the rotation. I don't know why I thought that Atlanta was coming up next. I just forgot about it. I forgot that I faced the Diamondbacks again at home. Yeah, I go to Atlanta, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So right now, as it stands, DeGrom starts game 1 against Atlanta, and then Wacha game 2. I'd rather that be DeGrom and Syndergaard. So now I kind of messed this up. But it's all right. I'll figure this out, and we'll see what happens with this Arizona series. Let's see. So right now it's looking like DeGrom, then Wacha, then Syndergaard in Atlanta. That's not terrible. I'd actually rather Wacha not face them, but he had a good game here. He's not terrible. Marcus Stroman. I'm not going to get him back for another 9 games. So he won't be facing Atlanta. 9 days, I should say. Anyway, really good win. And 26-21. Let's take a look at the standings. 5.5 games from first place. And a half game out of the wild card. So the Mets very much in contention now. 4-game win streak. Let's keep it going. Thanks for joining. See ya.